There's a question that's been posed about personal and professional lives. And we each kind of live our space recognizing I have a professional life, I have a personal life. Are they different? And should they be different? I know I actually say that quite often in my personal life, my professional life, and I do this in both, or I don't do this in both, or whatever that looks like. And it begs the question for me is how do I ensure that I show up as me, no matter which life I'm living, professional or personal? And I have gone through quite a bit of training from a coaching perspective that it's a lot of self-assessment. And in that, the one thing that we needed to do is really identify and name our core values. And in doing that, it gives me a baseline and gives an individual a baseline of who they are, both professionally and personally. Now, I know we live our lives, based on our morals, what feels good, what doesn't feel good, those types of things. We make those decisions subconsciously based on what feels right or doesn't feel right. But have we named it? And when you do that, a self-assessment to understand what are your true core values, it gives you a baseline for the ability to question against it when things get challenging, when things get difficult. How do you know which way to go? And you can use that identification of your core value to keep you in the space that serves you. So, for example, the reality is when I did that assessment, I'm just like, core values, I didn't quite know how to figure that out. But the one thing that came to light is in every interaction that I have with myself, with others, no matter where it is in my life, it has to be an authentic interaction for me. So authenticity is one of my core values, and everything I do always comes back to being authentic. So I show up, no matter it be my personal life or my professional life, I show up as my authentic self, and that is as the key for me. So when you make the assessment and you start to name your core value, you can ask that question: does it align with your core value? Does it align both professionally and personally with what drives you? What is the value that's core to your being? So you show up as you, no matter what life you're living. And when things get tough, you can lean on it. Naming it is key. Knowing that that's what drives you forward is really helpful in getting through harder, more challenging times. So do some self-discovery, understand what it is that drives you, what are your core values, and how can you use them to make sure you can get through the tougher times in both personal and professional situations. Thanks.